this is kind of switched up because we're going to go into like little napkin stories, and this is something that I do. I used to do all the time with a new prospect. I kind of don't do it as much now. And some of you have already heard it. That's my pizza shop story. And it comes down to this. It really is a good way to get yourself out of the equation about selling a product and defining what you are. Like, are you a CPA or a financial advisor? It helps with all that. Here's the secret. There's 2 ways to make more money in business. There's only 2. Either you increase your sales or you reduce the cost it takes you to make those sales. One takes risk. One is very controllable. So here's a fun little one-liner. There's more opportunity in minimizing loss than there is chasing a rate of return. And I can prove it. See, when you talk with a financial planner, what do they talk about? How to accumulate wealth, how to take your money and put it in someone else's business in the form of stocks and bonds. So you invest in someone else's business when everyone in here knows that you will get the biggest rate of return out of yourself. But we are taught to do the opposite with our money and invest in other people. See, if we can just minimize loss, we don't have to take risk with our dollars anymore. And it's easy to quantify. Okay? So that's what the pizza shop story is all about. All right, let's do this. Let's say you have a pizza shop that makes $1 million a year. Gross. Now, is there a difference between gross and net? A little difference or a big difference? A big difference. Do advisors focus on net or growth or gross? Gross. Do advisors get paid on net or gross? That's why we have nice cars. Okay, so $1 million. Pizza shop does $1 million. Does that mean the business owner takes home $1 million bucks? There's overhead. There's costs involved in having a pizza shop. So on $1 million gross revenue, what do you think a good income would be?
On a pizza shop?
On a pizza shop.
$300-400.
I'd like to own that pizza shop. So I do $1 million in sales. But that kicks off, it's called 20%, 200,000. Everybody, you good with that, Brian?
For pizza shops that I've done books for, that's right on the money.
That's CPA, I love it.
2% is what I would have said.
Cool, so 200,000. 200,000 is what I keep. And then what does an advisor do? The advisor comes over and says, look, I know you're taking a lot of risk with that business. I know you don't know who's going to come in and buy pizza tomorrow. But let's take your hard-earned money and let's expose that to risk. See, I'm really good at what I do, and I guarantee I can get you a 10% rate of return in the next year. So give me all your money. Give me $200,000. I'm going to give you a 10% rate of return over the next year. Is there risk involved? Yes. If I earn 10% on $200,000, what did I earn? $20,000. Now, if the gross number is $1 million, the net number is $200,000, there's $800,000 of cost, right? $800,000 is my overhead or cost of doing business. Well, give me an example of overhead. So for a pizza shop, you got food, staff, payroll, insurance, rent, taxes, pepperonis, anchovies, cheese, marketing. You want to get the word out. So an advisor would come up and say, look, I see what you're doing here, but let's maybe we expand on your marketing. You take the risk. Maybe we find a new location with a better part of town. It's a little more expensive, but I think the foot traffic's going to be better. I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try. And they get a 10% increase in revenue, $20,000. What if I just went alongside the business owner, the pizza shop guy, and said, look, you're already taking risk with your money. I have no idea what's going to happen with your business. We don't know what business is going to be like next year, or the cost of cheese could go up. What if I just looked at what you're already doing? What if I looked at your cost? If I could save you 10% in your cost, would you want to figure out how to do that? Because look what happens. If I say you're spending $800,000 in overhead, what's 10% of 800? I can get you 4 times the rate of return without taking any risk. 4x. So do I have to save 10% to duplicate what taking risk would have done? No. Hell, if I could save 10%, you just did a 4 times increase by not losing as much money. If I saved you 2.5% of this, it would be equivalent to you chasing a 10% rate of return. Mr. Business Owner, if I could save you 10% in your business expenses and show you where to put that money so that you can not only use the principal but the growth tax-free on your own business, do you think you could increase your company more than 10% each year? What if I showed you a place to invest in your own company so that you can invest in yourself? If you're the biggest rate of return in your portfolio, your ability to go make money, why would you do anything different with your money? Invest in yourself. See, we don't have to take risks to get that massive rate of return. We just have to stop losing. Now here, I'm in the financial world. There's 3 places that I can help my clients save money. Okay? It's very simple. Fees. And financial advisors aren't free. I don't know if you know that. But if you look at the parking lot of a financial firm, you'll see a lot of very nice cars, because they charge you a fee on your account whether it goes up or down. Think about that. They can charge you a fee and the account could lose money. They still go buy groceries and your account value went down. So we can minimize fees. Second place where I can help reduce your cost. What if we got rid of the market volatility? See, your business is volatile. We don't know what's going to happen in your business in the next 6 months. Why would you take your hard-earned cash and put it into an account that has a possibility of going down? See, if we got rid of that loss, would that be helpful? I mean, little yeses along the way are perfect, by the way. I do that all the time. And finally, how do you feel about the government? If I could show you how to reduce your taxation, not only today, but for the rest of your life, would that be beneficial? See, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a CFP, I don't have any of these designations, but if I could help you get to where you want to go, would you want me to? See, I believe in partnering with people that are really good at what they do. Rather than trying to be a jack of all trades, I want to have an army of very successful CPAs, CFPs, attorneys, and let them be very good at what they do, and that allows me to be really good at what I do.